Ash, dude, please
Hey,
do me a favor before we continue, okay? Name the first part, the food, Ash food stuff,
Yeah.
and then name the second part, Chaos is a snitch and a homewrecker.
That's
Because that's the only
the,
way I'm gonna remember it,
yeah.
and I'm gonna take this. First of all, Chaos, how dare you? I am one of the most anti-snitch persons you probably ever met. Okay, we have a
yeah.
rule that was a street rule. You never snitch on anybody. Okay, I've never done that shit.
You're reading a script. You're reading a script right now that the police gave
Nah,
you.
bro, you do that shit though.
Chaos
You
would
did that
snitch
shit
in
to
a
me.
heartbeat.
Oh,
Chaos would be like,
I
I am
hey,
gonna
Yeah.
snitch on you.
yo, I've done this at work before.
Dude, you done this to me. I told him about
Hey,
something and
hell
he
yeah.
just snitched
To
it.
me
He
too.
took the
He did it to me
screenshot.
too, bro.
He took the screenshot and he just went to that guy and like, hey, did you hear what Ash said about you? And then that guy reached up to me. He's like, hey, buddy, you got a problem? And then I just told that this is a fucking photo shoot thing where you are supposed to wear a swimsuit, and you are just going there on a fucking three-piece suit and being like, hey, look at me. Like, get the fuck out of here, buddy. And then that dude blocked me, and I'm like, why the fuck did you even complain to me, huh? But yeah.
He
Look,
did the same. He did the same to me, Ash. Okay, he did it to me with Ash in the fucking gotcha game, and he was like snitching on me to Blark. He's like, Blark, he didn't follow this rule. Blark didn't follow this rule, and Blark is addressing me like, some people here are not following the rules. I'm like, this motherfucker, bro. He just snitched on me for no,
look,
because he wanted some fucking character, bro.
look. Y'all, they make look. Rules are made to be followed. It's not
Dude,
my
you are the
fault.
one who break it.
Y'all don't follow
You,
them.
you,
Hey,
you,
hey.
you
But
break it all
if
the
you're gonna
time.
call me out for breaking them, you need to call out every single person for breaking them. And I know everyone that broke them. And I'm gonna call you all out. If I'm going down, I'm taking everyone with me.
This
No,
dude, if he will go in prison, he'd be snitching on everyone. He would be snitching on the cop he snitched to. He's be like, did you know I told that
Yes.
cop that shit? And then he'd be getting stabbed by everyone, and he'll be like, ah.
Oh, no one gonna stab me.
Yeah, here comes his delusional talk. Like, they better
Look,
kill me, because if I'm alive, I'll kill
what?
everyone.
Look. I'm a very peaceful person. I will never throw the first strike.
Yeah, you
But if you're
snitch on
gonna
them.
come at me with
You,
a
you
knife,
didn't have to
like
throw a
if
strike.
if
You would snitch on them. You'd be like, hey, do you know that
look,
guy?
do unto others as you would have them do to you.
L-
I don't give a fuck about
uh,
if I'm in prison.
whatever.
Fuck that, bro.
Look, if that Mexican girl that he liked at his office had a husband who worked there, this guy would be snitching on that guy. Even if it's not true, he would be like, I'm gonna get this guy fired so I can try on the girl.
He did work there.
That's the kind of mentality. Yeah.
Hey, he did work
And
there.
you snitched.
I wasn't paying him no mind. What the fuck? I ain't worried about. I ain't worried about him. What's that got to do with me?
Hey, you know what? He has a point. He's not trying to fuck him. He's trying to fuck his wife.
Yeah. He'd be like, I'm gonna
Fiance,
get to the wife
fiance.
through him. Like, I'm gonna
Whatever.
make her hate him, and then my
There-
road will be cleared, and I'll be like, the last dude was pretty bad, you know. He got fired, and he's now a bum. But look at me, I'm the supervisor. So hey, why don't you date me, sweetheart? That's how he's going
Hey,
to be like.
look. I'm a very respectful
Ah, my
person.
ass, you're respectful. Get the
I will
fuck out of
never interfere in someone else's relationship on purpose.
on purpose. Dude is like, hey, he found out she's married, but he's like, that's not going to stop me. That's what.
Or what's like? Look, I can talk and flirt with somebody, just even if they're married. If they choose to do something, that's nothing. I'm not in that marriage. That's nothing to do with me. Clearly, the marriage either they're open or she don't care about it. So that's nothing to do with me. I'm not a homewrecker.
You
Okay.
are. And
Look,
you know
I
what?
am a.
And you know what you will
I'm
say?
a home.
And you have the mentality to instead be like, hey, I did something bad. You'd be like, I kind of did the right thing. That relationship, it was a sham. If it was anything, she would
Hey,
not have gone to me.
I mean, yeah,
See, that's the
exactly.
kind of mentality. First you stir up shit,
Look,
and then you are like, hey, it's not my fault. And
I'm not stirring up. I'm just
Bro,
talking. I'm
bro,
not
bro. Let
stirring
me
up.
ask.
I'm just talking. Communicate it.
Let me let me ask you this though, Ash. How is he wrong though? Women are not your possessions. If they don't want to be with you, they should be able to leave and be with whoever you want. So how is he wrong?
bruh, there's something like, it's called common courtesy or it's called conscience to not.
Common courtesy for a guy that you don't know. He's not even your friend, bro.
Yeah, but
Maybe
Look,
you don't even like him, bro. You probably even
I
dislike
don't.
him.
I don't like him. When I found
See?
out about him, I don't. Well, but look, see, here's the thing: people deserve to be happy.
ethics and morals are a thing.
And
Yeah.
look, look, if you're married, cool, but it's your choice to be in the like your marriage. The two people in there, they know the type of relationship they have. If you're choosing to break it, clearly something's going on in there that y'all need to talk about. Maybe this is just
What,
this is the sign you need to talk about it. Maybe I'm
bro,
that
dude?
sign.
Like 80% of romantic comedies is like one person is with another person and that's not the one for them, and then some other person comes and they're like, "Ooh, I like this guy. He's the right one for me." And then they leave the other person completely, and then they go with that guy and happy ending, bro. That's how it goes in a lot of romantic comedies, and that's how it goes in life too. Sometimes. Okay, it's not this ethical shit like,
I
"Oh
know,
no,
Rock.
she's a married
That
woman.
happened to
I cannot
you.
even
So
look at
I
her."
know that happens. Like
Look,
your girl left for some other dude leaving you because you were the bum and that guy was better off. We know that. We heard that story a million times.
No, bro, and let me tell you something. The girl that I was with, she left her boyfriend to be with me. She cheated on her boyfriend with me.
And then she
So,
cheated on you
and
as
we,
well. So basically, you never
she
learned.
no, she didn't cheat on me, you stupid ass. We broke off, and then after like a year, she found another dude. So good for her.
I mean, like she made it official after a year, but you never know how long that shit been starting off.
And I
I
don't
mean,
care. I'm at the point that I don't care, dude. Even if she cheated on me, I'm like,
yo, what
I'm
if
part of.
you found out that your daughter wasn't yours?
Oh,
Holy shit, dude! You know what? That's one of my deepest fears. Like,
No,
I'm not gonna
same,
lie.
same.
It's I'm gonna be like,
Rook will cry. Rook will be like, "Fuck my life."
Like you see those like short YouTube clips, like it has like the court scene, and it's like to the guy, "You are not the father," and he just starts
Yeah,
crying, and then
yeah,
the woman starts cheering, and the judge is like, "How dare you cheer for when a man wants to raise your child?" And then the woman's like, "Oh, my bad, I just got a little excited." She's like,
yeah.
"He wants to raise a child. He wanted to be with you, and you're cheering for taking away, lying to him about this. That's scary. I don't want that to happen."
Bro, man, sorry.
I know,
Ma-
I know,
That
I
being
know.
said, if but a woman, like I said, like if she ain't into the marriage, if she's willing to cheat, like they got other issues, so it's not my
Bro,
issue.
this thing is
That sounds
going.
like a them issue.
Man, this thing is going to like I would never wish on
That's it's
anyone. Like imagine,
it's going to be like a karma thing, right?
imagine raising a daughter for like 12 years and loving her and suddenly finding
You're
out
still
she's
gonna love
cheating.
her, but you're gonna be pissed at the
Yeah,
mom.
and something
Exactly,
like
yeah.
that kind of closeness. You feel like, oh, she's my blood. That thing won't be there. Suddenly,
Hey,
gone.
blood is thicker than water.
Yeah.
Family
That
don't
that
end in blood.
that doesn't prove your point. That actually disproves your point, Chaos. Don't say that.
I was saying, I was, I said the wrong quote. Family don't end in blood. Is what I meant. Look, you can still
No,
be
but
family even if they're not related. Like you'll still love her if you found out when she's like
Bro,
17.
Rook,
yes,
If your wife
that's
came up
true. That's
Rook,
true.
if that
like,
happens
I
to
would.
me,
well, actually ran a gangbang and this boy named Ash is actually the father.
bro, don't fucking
I didn't
bring
know
that
how to
into
tell
this
you.
shit.
He's trying to stab me with a pencil, so I did it with him, and he got me pregnant.
Okay.
Dude, and every time you raise something, a kid or a pet, right?
Yeah, you're
Domesticated
that.
pet,
Yeah,
you get attached to it. I
yeah,
mean, obviously,
Yeah, I mean
it
that
doesn't matter how
attachment
it
will
came
still
into
be
your
there.
life.
yeah.
You would still love it. It's just that you will feel like some kind of
Uh,
Yeah,
bad
I
I
feeling.
don't.
know, I
I don't
know,
think.
I know.
I don't think you'll feel anything negative towards
No,
her
yeah,
or
it's
any
just
type
that
of
negative.
different thing towards her.
No,
It will be like like she uh, would kind of be
You're
a
going to be
constant
closer.
reminder that what happened to you.
No,
no,
I think you'll be pissed at the mom, but the two of you will be
Bro,
even
remember
closer.
Puerto Rico has a lot of crimes of passion? Rogue would be one of the case. Rogue would be like,
Man,
I killed
this fat
him.
boy ain't gonna kill anyone. Like unless they're going downhill, she'll be fine.
you know what's weird though? Like it's like when it comes to parents, obviously there's no like you don't need a permit to be a parent. Anyone can be a parent as long as
Yeah.
you fuck some girl and she pops out a baby, right? Um,
Or you fuck a guy, or go to a
what I
sperm
mean,
bank.
what I mean by this is you wouldn't think like it's not your blood, right? It doesn't matter because you still raise her. Some people are very petty, and those petty people become parents. Like there's parents that
Oh yeah,
hate some other kids because their kid looks like their ex couple, and they hate them, and they actually treat them bad just because of that. Like they're that petty. You know what I mean? They can make the distinction that like this is my kid. This is not my ex partner. Uh,
what's that line from that Key and Peele sketch? Sketch. You remind me of your mother who left me.
Yeah. Honest bully. That was the sketch.
Now I'm gonna go home, get drunk, and beat on
Yeah.
you to take my anger out.
Oh boy.
Right. So you would think that, but some parents are very petty, dude. Like I remember hearing a story. Was happened to like a friend, somebody that my friend knew. Right. This guy, he was a very possessive guy with his wife. So he would every time he wanted her to like he wanted to blackmail her or whatever. He would use his kids. He would threaten to hurt his kids. Like he held his baby outside his balcony just to fucking threaten her. You know what
Was
I mean?
this before or after Michael Jackson?
It's before Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson heard about it on the news.
Mm.
Oh wow! Come here, blanket. He just started tossing it up. Yeah, that's crazy though.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy, dude. I mean, some
But
parents never have that parental intuition kicking. They're
uh,
just parents.
well, it's not a natural thing. Like it's literally just something we make up. It's not natural.
It feels natural once you have a kid. I mean, I would literally take a bullet for my daughter. I wouldn't take a bullet for any of you fucks, but for her,
Yeah,
yes, I have that
I
instinct to do it.
I would take a
Uh,
bullet for anybody, even the shooter.
okay.
Chaos first took the bullet, and then the cops are trying to shoot the shooter, and Chaos flying and be like, "Don't shoot me!"
No, I just imagine Chaos taking the bullet like I took this one for you. Good job, buddy. And then he dies.
It's like the same thing. Like kittens. They say don't touch stray kittens because the mom won't take it back. It's the same thing. You touch they have their parental instinct. Then once you touch the kitten, the mom's like, oh, I don't like that smell. I ain't coming back for you.
By touch, you mean
Like
like abuse them or what?
nah, you put your scent on it, so it
No,
changes the
no, no.
scent.
I'm with people like you are.
Uh, but have you guys seen those criminology videos where they're about like parents that kill their kids or like
Yeah.
there
Do I
was one.
look? Do I look like a 20-year-old white girl?
Those are interesting sometimes. I mean, the psychological profiles on people. Um,
Literally on every single dating profile thing on those dating apps, it's like I love that crime podcast talking about that stuff. That's you.
I don't. I usually watch those kind of videos. I don't watch them all the time because I get sick of them. But there was one about a girl that just killed her daughter just because she had a new boyfriend and she wanted to go out party with him. So she's like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna kill my daughter. Everything's gonna be great, and then we'll
See,
go out party, and then I'm gonna be young again after I
see,
kill my daughter."
that's not that surprising. It's people who like torture the kids. That's a little
No,
different.
dude, that is
I
super
think
fucking surprising. Like that's what
I
I'm
think
trying.
killing a kid is so easy. So it's not that like you want to be free, and the kid is the thing that's holding you back. So instead of like starving it, you just kill it. That's more understandable than just starving it. Everyone knows you have a kid, and you just not taking care of it, and you're hearing it cry like that movie where the kid died while they were high.
Oh, that Indian movie I
Like
told you about.
no, the one that Rock did, where they were all doing drugs and the
Oh,
baby died.
Oh, the baby.
oh, and that
Like
Indian
it's
cop
what,
movie also was like that. The one I told you, ugly one, where the cop,
yeah,
where they kill the kid because of
yeah.
petty shit.
Like it
Bro, let
makes
me
more
tell you.
sense to kill a child than to torture them.
Under those circumstances, I would say technically you're right, but it doesn't make sense to do it in the first place either of them. So when a mother has a child and she was like 6 years old or seven, she was older. She met a boyfriend. She decided I want to go back to having a single life and killed his daughter. And then I had another case, which is a guy. He has a guy. He had a wife and a family. Okay, so and he met another girl. So he decided,
Benoit,
I'm just gonna.
is
Huh?
it Chris Benoit?
No, no. uh, so he decided I'm gonna kill my wife and my whole family. I'm just gonna start a new life with my side piece. It's
I
like
mean,
holy fucking shit, bro. That's how selfish a parent can be
that
under
one
his
kind of.
own needs.
I feel like because having two different families hidden from each other is a lot of work. So at least killing the wife makes sense. The kids,
Okay, shit.
I guess killing the kids works, but at least killing the
No, no,
wife.
no, 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 man.
I'm
It's
not
just
trying to
weird.
justify it, okay? Like I don't agree with it, but
It is
I'm
what
just
it is.
saying it's not the craziest thing I've heard.
It is. It's amazing. I mean,
Yeah, it's weird, but people are different, man.
My God, don't bring that shit into this.
Look, the mind works in mysterious ways. Like we say, we don't see the logic in doing that, but we can't put ourselves in his shoes. Like he could be perfectly sane, but he's like the travel costs of coming from one family to another, and the burden of already having these kids too. Why don't I just kill them and go with her, and get married? Nobody will find out. Of course, everyone's gonna find out. But what if nobody found out? It would have made
yeah,
so much sense.
that makes you think. That makes you think of how many people that actually came up with the plan and actually worked out for them. Because there's gotta be some that actually worked out for them.
It's
But
like
it's just,
you
it's
find out like
fucking
20 years
horrible,
later.
dude.
Yeah.
No,
Horrible,
no,
life is so
But what
fucking
they say,
horrible.
it's always the people. Like they say, the killer is always someone you know. That's why it's easiest to kill people that you know because they're gonna be have their guard down.
Yeah.
Like the woman who killed her kid, the kid's like, "Mama,"
And
and
Mama
she's
was
like, "I
like,
want to go out. I
here.
want to fuck the
No.
boyfriend."
Mama was like, here, kid, have some cola. Cola good, cola good.
You know what I was thinking when you guys were doing that whole fucking thing about killing her? I was thinking that if you have like a partner, right, and you really want to know their secrets, like, I mean, it's really hard to forge secrets out of a person, right?
Yeah.
The things they're lying about. But one of the things that works is making them very angry. Once you make them very
Yeah, that
angry,
is true.
like if you go like I cheated, I fucked all your girlfriends. She's gonna be like, oh, guess what? I fucked all your friends too, and you'll be like, I fucking knew it. I was just lying, but you were doing it. That's a good way to get them.
No,
Like, just
and
make
then
them
and then
Yo,
angry.
she can say
what
that
if
I
she
lied to
says
you
she
because
fucked
I
your
was
dad?
angry at you. She could have said that.
What if
You just
what if
gotta
what if
make them
you
angry
you
enough for
don't
her to show the proofs. Like, see, this is the
you
photo
don't
of me
you don't know
fucking
your
your
dad,
dad.
right? You don't know your
I
dad,
know
right? Dude,
I know that.
what if she's like,
Yeah.
"Well, I fucked your dad"? What would you do?
You know what? Honestly, 100% truth. If she said I fucked your dad, I would be confused. I wouldn't even be mad. I would be just straight up confused. I would be like, Holy
No,
shit! Well, give me a
Rook would
minute
be
to
like,
think.
should
I
I
need
feel
to
bad
process
for
this.
her or should I feel good about it? What am I supposed to feel? Am I supposed to be angry or should I pity her for?
And you know what's weird, bro? And you know it's weird. I don't feel like I cheated on because like she kept it in the family. Like I don't feel that's cheating. Like that's weird, bro. Like I wouldn't even be upset. I'd be like, wait, what? You fuck my dad?
And then Rook would be like, you could have done better. You could have fucked any of my friends. You didn't have to go to that. And then she'd be like, oh fuck.
Nah, when you fuck someone in the family, that's different.
I don't know if she said I fucked one of your friends, I would be mad at obviously at her and at my friend, but I wouldn't kill her. You know.
Nah,
Yeah.
I would never. Like, I think Kanye West said it best. I've never hit a woman in my life. Never.
You guys
I
would.
don't know. I would hit a woman.
See?
I
You
would.
guys
I
would.
would. I
Well,
would slap a bitch so
in
hard.
self defense, of
But I
course.
wouldn't. I would even in self defense. I'd run. I'll make a
Like
turn.
if she if she play punches me, I'm gonna turn into a boxer.
I know. Oh, we throwing hands, and then you do a combo on her. Like, dude, come on, take it easy.
Nah, man, I cannot.
It's an uppercut.
It's like I was in. It's that thought. I would say in that case I'm brainwashed. I cannot do that even if I want.
So if she's trying to beat you up,
I'll
like
run.
let's say she's
I'll
abusive,
run.
and she's stronger. She's abusive and stronger
Yeah,
and
I'll
faster than you.
run.
She's got you on the ground and she's just punching you. Like girl, she's like, you little bitch ass. Man, how come you ain't got no money? You ain't give me no food, bitch. And she's just punching
I'll
you.
push her
And she
and
does this
run.
every
I'll
night.
push her and run.
Nah, she's stronger than you too. She's stronger, faster than
Dude,
you,
then,
and she's got
then
you
it
on the
doesn't
ground
matter.
right
I'll
now.
just take the beating because if I'll beat her, that would get her more mad, and she would beat me up even
So,
more.
hey, but you're not gonna defend yourself. You're just gonna let her keep beating you.
Of course. And then I'd run.
Why? That's so dumb.
Nah, man, you got
He is like that, dude.
Like, what if she used to be a man? Like, you're an open guy. You don't mind. She transitioned. She was born as a man. Now she's a woman, but she's still like Lou Ferrigno size,
No,
and she's just punching you.
then-
You're not gonna punch back,
now she's a guy, so I can punch her.
so you can't. Well, she transitioned. She transitioned from a man to a woman, but she's still the same size.
Yeah, she is still a man.
No,
She
she
can-
transitioned. She's a woman. She's a woman,
Yeah, she's kind
but
of.
she transitioned.
I mean, she is technically, but she does not.
So why is it okay to hit a transitioned female, but not a
Oh my
natural
god.
born female?
You walk. You
You're saying
walk right
it's
into
okay
that
for
one,
that?
stupid.
Yeah, I know.
You're
know,
fucked,
but
Ash.
I was just being honest. Like it's different for me.
That makes no sense. Why is that okay? Because
Go
they
ahead,
got
yes, dude. Go.
she's taking a lot of
Admit it. Just
estrogen
admit it.
to
Yeah,
lower
just admit
all.
it. You go ahead. He will be okay with hitting a tranny.
Yeah.
He just admitted it. He will be okay.
Yeah, because
You're,
he used
No,
to be
a male
guy,
to
so he
female.
can
not
take
even a
punch.
tranny.
No,
Not even a
it's
tranny.
she.
Sorry. Not
She.
tranny. It's a girl, right? You're still
Yeah,
hitting a
it's a
woman,
girl.
bro.
The transition's done. Like she's taking all the estrogen and stuff for years. She's completely female now.
Yeah, but
You're saying it's okay to hit her, but it's not okay to hit a natural born female?
Yeah.
Why? They're both female.
no and yes.
Because you're an ignorant pig fuck. That's why.
Dude, wouldn't it make sense to be more respectful to a person that went through a whole process of becoming a woman, which is an arduous one,
No, the
Oh,
and
no.
then
thing
you're
is
just gonna
that, you know,
just
Yeah,
gonna
treat
hit her
them
like a guy?
no man, think about it.
Yeah, treat
like
everyone the
that girl
same.
used to be a dude. That means like if you don't defend, you're gonna be dead.
Bro,
She can take.
you're like
punch as
5.
well.
Bro, you're like 5'6".
5'9".
Just because you're a dude doesn't mean you're tall.
5'9".
Doesn't mean you're strong.
Ash, let me ask you. What if she says to you, when I was a guy, I used to have a bigger dick than you, but you don't satisfy me. But I still wanna be with you. But I still wanna be with you. You still be with her?
What she says, when I was a guy, I fucked your mom. Yeah. Would you still be with her?
No.
Why? She's a female.
She just made a small comment about your dick, bro. You're just gonna leave her for that?
Dude,
Like you do. I don't
did
think
you
you
hear what
understand how
Chaos said?
hard.
Did you hear what Chaos said before?
No, no, I know he took the mother one, but that way you could forgive her about that
Fuck
too.
no.
That wasn't her. That was someone that wasn't her. She wasn't her full self. She's herself now.
Dude, here is the thing. Like, trans people, they use they. Do you know what they
They are
means?
people.
They.
They are people.
They is a pronoun they use. They don't use he. They don't use she. They use they. They means that they don't identify themselves
That
as
is
he,
not true.
and they don't
That is
identify
not
themselves as
true.
she. They identify themselves
That
as
is not
they.
true. Pronouns are specific for a specific type of sexual orientation or whatever. Each person chooses their own pronoun. Like my pronoun, I go by she,
And Nick. Yeah, that's what.
and my other one,
Nick, and then the other one is her. So I am Nick, and her. So tell me what I
yes,
am. So when I
Nick.
say,
So we're gonna practice
yeah,
something where,
fuck.
like, your pronouns are he, him. My pronouns are Nick, her. So we're gonna say it 3 times, okay? So he, him, and my pronoun would be.
Her Nick, her Nick, her Nick, hernia.
He does. It went over his head. He doesn't get it. But yeah, like not every person. People choose their own pronouns. Just because they are trans does not mean they go by they.
I don't know.
They them. Yeah, you don't know. So you need to accept her and love her. You don't gotta dump her just because she had a bigger dick than you and fucked your mama. That will. You gotta like people. That was her past. You gotta get over the past, man.
Dude,
Like, look.
you are the
Look,
guy.
after 400 years, it's still a choice.
Dude,
If you're still
are
a slave,
better than me. You cannot fucking
Look.
lecture me or anything.
look, if you're still a slave after 400 years, it's a choice, okay?
I'm sorry, I cannot accept it. That's it. I am not into trans.
You can't accept her.
That's it. I'm not.
You're not what?
Like I'm not into guys.
She-
I'm not into trans people. Simple
That's
as
not
that.
her fault.
Yeah.
She
it's not
she
my fault
became
either.
who she's meant
like
to
you have
be.
preferences. Like you don't like black girls. Same as that.
I never said
You
that.
said that before.
I love black
Dude,
women.
we had.
It's just
we
not my
set up
preference.
Bumble,
Look,
and whenever
look.
whenever a black girl came, you were like swipe. Swipe,
Look.
swipe. You didn't
Look,
even fucking.
I still
you
do
didn't
that.
even have the courtesy to read anything about them. As soon as you saw their face and saw the fact that they were black, you just went poof, poof, poof,
Look.
poof, poof, poof.
Look. In my past, I was ignorant. Okay.
Yeah, man.
And I've
You're
learned
still-
from that.
you're still ignorant.
Look, I read their profiles now.
But you still swipe them. You're like, I at least read their names. That's it. Like Sholanda,
Look.
I read her name, but I still.
I don't care about the color of your skin. I care about the merit in your heart.
No, man. You care about a lot of things. Like
I don't.
Like you care about the ass; it has to be big, and you care about the fact
Nah.
that she has to be married, and you care about the fact that she does not have to be married. You care about all of those shits up. And oh yeah,
Look,
I forgot the most important one as well. She should not have any kids.
Look, I've told you before, my biggest fear of dating somebody with children is that we have a child and I look at this other child differently. Because I would never want to do that to somebody.
Oh boy.
I prefer not to date somebody with children.
You prefer to date somebody with, like, you prefer to date somebody who is already married because you don't want to, like.
Look, I don't know they're married. That's not my fault. This happens a lot. Okay? Like,
Yeah, Rook,
How am I
I
supposed to
completely
know?
cannot remember the term. What's the term? Yeah, commitment. You have commitment issues. That's why you go after them so that it's easy. It's like, have a little bit of a relationship, a bit of a
It's
little
not
cheating, and then
easy.
fuck off,
It's
fuck
not
off, fuck
easy for
off.
my heart because I'm committed, and then you find out
Your
that
heart
they're
is
with
not committed.
somebody.
You're just a selfish asshole who just justifies whatever he does.
Look,
Nothing
I
else.
am selfish. I am an asshole, but I don't
No, he's
justify
not.
hurting anyone.
He's not. I honestly, I can defend chaos on this one because I agree with him. I mean, if you hit on a married girl and she falls for it, that's her problem. That's not your
Dude,
problem,
if you
bro.
know
Like,
that she's
and
married and you are
whatever.
approaching her, isn't that your problem?
Well, what's
No,
what's marriage,
My
bro?
God. No wonder.
Marriage
Oh,
is
oh,
not.
I
Marriage
forgot, I
is
forgot, I
between the
forgot.
people in the
Rogue
marriage.
did that. Like, like the woman he had the kid with already was in a relationship, and Rogue knew that before, and he cheated.
Well, he didn't cheat.
Yeah, she cheated. He was
what?
partially responsible for that, but yeah.
Not
What?
necessarily.
What?
Look,
Wait, what? What was that? Completely missed that. What? What woman?
The one you had a kid
you
with.
What
said
is
your
that?
ex. You said your ex would already had a boyfriend when you met her. Your baby
Oh
mama.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
That's
look,
true.
he
Yeah,
didn't
that's
cheat.
why he's going to defend
He's
because
not
he's
the.
a scum. He's gonna
He
justify
isn't the
himself
cause.
by
But
defending you.
he isn't the cause of her cheating
Hey,
either.
Rook, you are a home
She
wrecker,
made
dude.
that choice.
You are a home wrecker,
Look,
by
when
the
you're
way.
in a relationship with somebody, usually, unless you're in an open relationship, like you understand, it's the two of you. If you're
Bro,
having doubts, you
I'm
need to
gonna,
communicate.
You're a piece of shit, Rook.
I'm gonna,
Hmm.
I am a piece of shit. I'm gonna make it even worse for me. Okay. Uh, when I met her, I first of all I didn't hit on her. She hit it on me. Okay. And she wanted to get close to me. So she invited me to hang out with her and her boyfriend. We hung out so much. I eventually became friends with her boyfriend. Okay. That's. But still,
Dude,
I'm
that's
like, I
even
still don't
worse.
give
Like,
a fuck about this.
it's like you got
I know,
close to
I don't give
chaos,
a fuck,
and
bro. Don't
you
give
got
a
close to
fuck.
chaos, and
Do
you took
not
his girlfriend
give a
away from
fuck,
her.
bro.
Bro, you
I
just
do
made it
not
worse.
give a
You
fuck.
just made it worse. Like,
Look,
Bros before bros. That's how
but
it is,
fuck,
bro.
man. You're a
it
horrible
is. That
person,
actually is
Rook.
how it is. But
No wonder you
how is
are
he
like this
horrible
shit.
though? She
I feel
she is the
bad
one who
for
was
feeling
already in the
bad about
relationship.
you, man. You're a
Exactly. She's the
Look,
fucking
one that
horrible.
invited me to
look,
fuck her.
look, Ash. She brought him in. Like technically, like you may have known she's in a relationship, but like we said, that relationship is between her and the other guy. That's got nothing to do with Rock. It's one thing if it was him and her dating,
Exactly.
but is there not?
Exactly.
A moral person, so I have that kind of moral compass that
Yeah.
No, you're
How
not.
was it?
thinks
How was that ethical though? Because look, he didn't even know the guy till she introduced him. So if you even put it in, if you
Ash,
were
let me
put
take
these like stages, he knew her first, and then he knew the guy.
Ash, actually, you're unethical. Your position is unethical because you think just because you have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you possess them. They belong to you. That's
Yeah.
not how it works. They're their own person. They can make their own
no.
choices.
Look,
Okay?
here is the
You're the
thing,
one
Rook.
that's
Here is the thing.
anti-ethical.
From my point of view, you are like it's okay for you to leave the relationship anytime if you have commitment issue. Just bring up, and it's over. Like if you feel like okay, I'm not that into you, and I just wanna hang around with other dudes. Just say that. Don't fucking
Yeah.
hold on to other people and be like, hey, I'll just stay with you, and I'll
But
just
what's that got to do with Rock? He wasn't in the relationship. She dragged him
no, and
in.
from
That's her.
no,
That's not Rock.
no, wait. And from my point of view, if I see that somebody is in a relationship with the other person, it's the onus of blame, or it will be on me if I'll continue to do the shit with
Why
her.
does it
Like
matter?
if let's say
Why does that matter?
if I am in a relationship with her and later I found out that she had a dude or she was married, then I am not to blame because I was not aware about it. But to know that like firsthand and then still continue to do that, I am responsible for it. Like I share the
Responsible
blame
for
as
what?
well. I am doing
You
the
have nothing.
unethical
How
thing.
are you
No,
to blame
I'm
for
not.
what?
No.
You have nothing to do with that relationship.
Yeah, it does not matter.
Exactly.
It's
That's
about good
between
and
the
bad.
girl and the
It's
guy. That's
about
nothing.
good and
There is
bad,
no
doing the
such thing
right
as
thing
good
or
and
the wrong
bad.
thing. And You're just
What is? There's no such thing as right and wrong. Like,
see.
don't you see what's happening in the world right now? There's a fucking World War III.
Yeah,
Right and
you
wrong
know why
depends
there
on the
is no
person.
thing as a right and wrong? Because people just keep on doing stuff and then they are like, oh shit, I'm
Ah,
done and
bro,
I'm not going to stop doing this. So they are like, okay, this thing that I used to find wrong is not wrong and it's right because I want to be
bro.
like, I did the wrong thing and I'm in the wrong. I don't want to have that burden on me. So I think it's right. It's not my fucking problem. It's on her. And it's like you're just shifting the blame on her and be like, hey, you are in the relationship. You are the responsible one.
No, there's no
Bro.
blame to shift, dude. There's no blame to
Dude,
shift.
fuck that shit,
She
man. You
decided.
guys are horrible people, man, when it comes to this kind of shit.
How?
No,
How are we like you
Unethical.
live in some sort
You
of
both are unethical
you
pieces
live
of
in a
shit.
fantasy world where you are giving other people
yeah,
your
bro.
own rules. You're putting your own rules on the other people, and your own rules are bullshit. Let's be honest.
These are what everybody
Yeah, it is
used
kind
to
of
Look,
bullshit.
look. These are the
you have
things.
to give
Like
people their
people,
freedom.
like people don't
It's her
fucking.
choice to do it.
By that
You
logic,
can't force her to
by
stay
that logic,
faithful.
even pedophilia is okay.
Yeah, to the person committing it, yes.
No,
That's
no, no,
why
no.
they
I'm not on board with this. Okay, I'm not on board with this chaos.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
go that
See,
road. You're gonna be
look,
alone on that boat,
look.
bro.
But look at the person who's committing it. They know that everyone else may see it as wrong, but it's okay to them, and they're gonna do it. So to them, it's okay. It's not about look. You got to be able to when you're gonna do something. You got to understand that the way that you see it and the way that other people will see it.
does not
If
make
you can
you
live with
right.
that reaction, there is no right or wrong in anything. If you can live with the way you
Dude,
know
that's
other people will
bullshit.
respond to what you
That's kind
do,
of a
then it's
bullshit
okay.
thing.
Do you not
It's a
see what's
super
happening in
bullshit thing.
what? See we're having Russia and Ukraine. Hey, Putin's fine with what's happening. He's living with it, so it's okay for him.
Yeah,
It doesn't
but
have to
that
be
does
okay
not
for
mean it
everyone
is
else.
okay from the moral
No,
standpoint,
who, what? How are we
from
supposed to say
everything.
that? What are you basing that off of? What is okay? Like, what's he doing? He's following his dream of getting Ukraine. That's what he wants. Isn't that what we teach our kids to strive for what they want, to follow their dreams? That's his dream.
No,
To not have
let
them
me
join, what do you say? Join the whatever the fuck? He
NATO.
doesn't want them in that. Yeah.
no, let me interject for a second, right? Okay, I understand Ash's position. Okay, it seems like the ultimate gentleman code. Like, I would not touch a
Fucking white
girl.
knight. White
Uh,
knight.
you know,
White
no,
knight,
you
sir.
know, okay. I understand his position, and you can also say that when you're meddling in a relationship like that, you're hurting them. You're gonna end up hurting the other person, right? I understand that. But people have their own moral codes. I'm fine with your moral code, Ash. Okay. For example, I think if your friend has a girlfriend and they're currently dating and you still are away from her, that's shitty and wrong. However, if your friend has a girlfriend and then they break up and there's been like a year or something, I think you could be go for her. I don't think you
I don't
should,
see how that's any better.
but because they broke up at that point,
But
they broke up.
but
At that,
is he over it?
No,
what
I
does
mean
it
if
Your
matter
they
if he's
break
friend.
over
up
it?
and
That's his problem.
yeah, that's not his
Then why
problem.
would it matter if he just took it from her? Took her from him then. It's the
Because
same
at that
thing. What if
point
he's not
they
over
were
her?
together.
But
At that point we were together.
what about a year later he's still not over her and then you're going for her? That's no different then. Because he still wants her in both situations. He still wants her,
It's still shitty, but
and
at
that's
that
your
point
friend.
you're.
That's your friend you've known longer than her.
I know. Yeah. You could be make it even worse. I understand that position, but at that point, um, you're choosing him over her because of what he might feel. So he's
Then
basically dictating
then take
his
her,
emotions.
then take
His
her while
emotions are
they're together.
dictating your life. His
Take her
emotions are dictating your life, bro, and that's not cool. So I
Go
think
for her
you
while
should be
they're
able to.
dating. Go for her while they're dating then. Because
No,
that's still his emotions dictating your life. You're not going for her because he's committed to her. That's his emotions, not yours. That's his. You're like his emotions dictate
I,
what you're doing, what you won't do,
listen,
even though you want to.
listen, dude.
Go, man.
If
Fuck that friend.
if you feel if you feel like that, that's fine. You can have your own moral code. I'm saying in my own moral code, it will be wrong. Okay, but after they break up, it will be all right. In my own moral code, maybe to you, maybe somebody is like, if I was with this girl, you can
I don't
never touch her
look
because she was mine. That seems
no.
weird to me.
The
But
way I
some
see
people
it,
may have that code.
Anyone my friends dated, I'm not interested in. If we're friends, that's more valuable to me than her. I'm not going for anyone my friends have been with.